Joining us today is the inimitable Priya Salagundla, who is a Senior Associate Software Consultant at BMC. Welcome, Priya. How are things in Houston town?
Hey Tom, things are good. It's summer, hot and humid. Can't complain more than that.
Yes.
How are you in Seatown?
We're doing just fine up here in Chicago, and we're loving the mainframe. And I understand that today you will be walking us through what's new in the latest release of MainView for CICS, which is version 7.1.
Correct. So people that are on watching live or will be listening to the recorded video, BMC did a major upgrade of MainView for CICS product with version 7.1 supporting IBM latest CICS transaction server 5.6.
Okay. Well, before we get started, I just wanted to remind the audience that they can leave questions or comments, and we'll get to those just after this session has concluded. And if you're watching a replay of this event, you can also leave your comments, and we will reply straight away. So with that, Priya, take it away.
Awesome. Thank you, Tom. So everyone, now with this release of mainly for CICS 7.1, BMC supports IBM's CICS transaction server of 5.6 back to 5.1. So if you have any questions, I'll be going through all the features that we have added in this new release. And if you have questions or need more detailed information, please let us know. We will do more sessions soon. Right. So first things first, if you are installing or upgrading version 7.1 of MainView for CICS into an existing SMP zone where MainView Auto Operator is also installed, you must upgrade both the products together and make sure that you are picking MainView Auto Operator version 8.2 with MainView for CICS 7.1. Okay, so let's look into each one of the features that we have added or we have updated here. First one is the detail file expansion. With the 7.1, we support 2 to 10 CMR detail or CTG detail datasets to allocate and create additional detail datasets. So the number of datasets field is now controlled by a new DSN count parameter. And remember, when you are specifying more than 2 datasets, you must follow the naming convention of using the suffix .dnn, where nn here is the value from 1 to 10, whichever the number of data set that you are picking up. And version 7 will continue to support the CMR detail datasets created in earlier versions, which were datasets 1 and 2. And CMR data administration family of views can now list all the active datasets that you have, and C history views can now read all allocated datasets. The second one is EIB Tran ID in task and chist. This version supports the EIB Tran ID, which is the transaction ID in the CICS exec, CICS control block in the C task and C history views. The third one is we added a program timing elapsed time. So this version supports displaying the elapsed time each program runs in a task in addition to displaying the currently provided CPU time used by each program. The elapsed time allows you to more easily determine where a task is spending most of its time, and you can follow through it and save a lot of CPU if you can plan accordingly. The fourth feature is new CHIS navigation, right? This version provides new navigation feature for C history dialog. So new read FM parameter in BDR def and the C history MPD read from field allows you to choose the direction of how the dataset is read. For example, from the end date time going backward in time or from the start date time going forward depending on the order you specify, right? And the other one is new history view, which is displayed from the C history dialog, and it includes a hybrid selection. And this hybrid selection has fields of start date time, end date time, max records, and max exclude. So overall, we added support for new performance fields, like several task and history views are updated to display new IBM CICS transaction server 5.6 performance data. And we have added 6 fields, out of which 4 of them are related to time spent in verifying authentication credentials, and 1 field related to time spent waiting for release of MVS storage shortage. And the other one that I want to talk about, which is a added view, CTSK TRC or CTSK TRCD view. So these two views are added to show the new trace table for each running task, and trace tables contain abbreviated data for the last 20 records that are cut to the standard trace table. Okay, so now we have supported new stats records. So CMR stats function is enhanced in this version to support new global security domain stat record, and we have also added removed obsolete records. So in overall, this version included changes and enhancements to so many views, and we have added new data to support the new release of CICS from IBM, and we added enhancements to add data collection, and we included removing of obsolete data, and we updated the hyperlinks to few views and made reformatting to make the views more useful for the clients. So that's what we have with MainView for CICS 7.1. If you need more information or detailed information on a particular topic, or if you need help with the upgrades, please let us know via your comments or emails. We'll do more sessions on CICS transaction or CICS 7.1 release. Tom, over to
Okay, well,
you.
great information, Priya. And in fact, that concludes this session. And I want to thank you, Priya, for walking us through this latest release of MainView for CICS.
Absolutely, Tom.
And for all those out there, feel free to leave comments. And if you like this session, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're not already subscribed to this channel and you want to be notified of upcoming events, then simply subscribe. Okay, we will see you in the near future with more YouTube sessions featuring BMC's mainframe products. Thank you for joining us, and bye.